Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Movie Bug Movie Talks. Today is episode 29. Woo! I got no guest this week. I didn't want to do a guest this week because it's my second to last episode. I got a little announcement that's coming for the final episode next week because there is a change of time, and I want to announce the guest because it's a bigger guest. So yeah, I wanted to take a little bit of time to do all of that. So yeah, I thought we'll make tonight's one a solo episode. For why not? Let's do it. But anyway, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. As happy as Mondays can be. Hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, we'll just get cracking with the comments. I'll say I'll do the announcement at 8 o'clock because that's when most people here. I'm going to take a little bit of time. I'll pause away from the comments, do the announcement, tell you guys a bit about what's going on. Probably will do a video throughout the week as well, just give people who are not watching this the update as well. But anyway, we'll get started now. So first question up coming from Cameron B at 6 o'clock. My day was very well, Cameron. Thank you. If you're still here watching, how was your day? Movie Joe, hello, mate. Hello. Mr. Bring Your Own Popcorn is here. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing? Jason Dacom, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Hello. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I am okay. Thank you. I watched Tom Hardy in the film Venom. I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. It was a one watch for me. Fair enough. There is a new Luke Skywalker film coming out in the next few years, I think. No, there's not. This is not true. Are you dressing up for Halloween, James? At the minute, I haven't got anything on for Halloween, which is completely fine by me because I'm trying to save money at the minute. So at the minute, I'm quite happy to stay in Halloween and watch some movies. So yeah, that's the plan. But hey, we'll see. Let's hear you rag on Venom 2. Go watch. You can go watch my video if you want to hear me rag on Venom 2. Yeah. Oh dear, there's another film out that I absolutely despise. God, I hate it when films like this come along. I'm seeing Venom 2 tomorrow and I can't wait. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Brackets, it's a piece of shit. Hello, Tin and Sonic. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? I've been watching more Doctor Who lately. Just finished Waters of Mars. An amazing episode. Chris Chibnall wishes he could write an episode as good as that. He does. He probably thinks he can in his head. That's the worst thing about it. But yeah, Waters of Mars is a fantastic episode. How is the picture quality, by the way, guys? Because I am getting a little warning about the internet here. So I'm hoping that the internet's holding up well. Is that if the picture's not great, I'll quickly pause the stream and switch to my other internet. So if the picture's fuzzy, let me know. Hello, Ross. Hello, mate. How are you doing? SW Productions. Hello, my friend. How are you doing on this fine evening? Why is episode 30 the final episode? You can't finish the series. I love them. Well, thank you so much, mate. That's incredibly kind. Picture quality not great, buddy. Yeah, I didn't think they were. Guys, I tell you what, I'm gonna quickly pause the stream and I'm gonna switch my internet and I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All right. There we go. I think I'm back. Hope I'm back. Hopefully the picture quality is better there. Hang on, bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna see how it looks on my end at the minute. It's still a bit pixelated. Not sure. We just got some dodgy internet tonight. We'll just keep our fingers crossed that it pulls back. Anyway, Oh, hang on. I didn't actually answer this question. Why? It's just the end of like season 2 of these live streams. I am gonna keep doing them. They're just not gonna be weekly. I'm gonna do one maybe at the end of each month. I'm thinking from now on instead of weekly, so they feel a bit more special. But that's the plan. That's good to hear, Cameron. That is very good to hear. I'm currently paying. I'm currently paying here, freezing, and watching and loving Big Bang Theory. Fair enough. That sounds like a pretty fun night. Hello, Bridget. Hello. With your bad movie review of Venom 2, do you think Sony should give up the Spider-Man character rights to Marvel, or do you think Sony should keep them? Well, they're not going to give them up, as much as I'd love them to. I feel like eventually Marvel, because Sony Entertainment apparently has been it's been rumored that it's been up for sale for a while, and I really feel like Disney will probably buy them out eventually. Just not Sony in general, because people always get that confused. There's no way Disney are going to buy Sony the company, you know, the TV, the PlayStations, and all that stuff. There's no way that's going to happen. But they'll buy Sony Entertainment, which I can see happening at some point in the future. And I hope it does, because I don't think Sony make great films, and Venom 2 is a great example that what a bloody piece of shit, honestly. Only 3 weeks until the Suicide Squad is released. Yes, I'll be picking that up. I am indeed very, very excited for that movie. I personally enjoyed Venom 2, but that's just me. I respect your opinion now. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, that's all I can say. You know, as I say, I'm obviously the opposite end of the coin there, as most people know by now. But yeah, obviously respect your opinion as well. It's the best way to be. Going on holiday Friday. Well, hey, hope you have a good holiday, mate. I'm going away right after my birthday, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm just finding out that it's nearly been 1 year since movie talk. No, these streams haven't been going on a year. Not that I know. I don't know what that means. Just started Torchwood. It's very good, with some actual good writing from Chibnall. Yeah, honestly, some of Chibnall's best writing is in Torchwood, which is quite surprising actually, because most of his Doctor Who writing is not great at all. Hello, Mr. Paul Brook. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? No doubt you got your eyes set on the Doctor Who, the collection season 17 limited edition packaging. Yes, I am very, very excited to get that set. It's late November, isn't it? I believe that set is scheduled to be released, I think. But I am really looking forward to that. Looking forward to carrying on with the collection. Although I'm a bit worried now because obviously Chibnall and Jodie are leaving. I'm very happy about that. But the logo is going to change when Russell comes back on board. And they're going to change the logo on the box, and it's really going to mess things up. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Comments are all over the place here. Hello, Josh. Hello, Film Flick. How are you doing, mate? Just finished Venom 2, and it was insufferable. Yeah. I'm going to stop watching Marvel after Eternals because they are getting so much worse. Well, you had me for a minute there, Josh. I was completely agreeing with you, and then you sort of shot yourself in the foot there because that's Sony. Come on, man. Marvel, you know the MCU is better than that. You know Disney are more competent filmmakers than that piece of shit that are writing these films over at Sony. And hey, who's to say that Eternals is going to be the best one? Thank you for popping by, Movie Joe. DC Fandom was kind of a doo-doo. Yeah, I enjoyed it overall, but there was a lot of boring stuff in there, there's no doubt. You know, I think the thing is we got really spoiled with the Disney one last year because we had the Star Wars panel, and we had the Marvel panel, we had the Pixar panel. You know, not in that order, but we had all these great panels. Um, Whereas DC, it should have been like a Warner Brothers panel. That's what they should do, really. Just have a bit more variety there. DC tried to stretch this out, and for movie fans like us, the TV fans, when it started talking about all the other stuff, it did get a little bit blurry, I think. Have you seen the 2013's film Saving Mr. Banks? If you have, I'm guessing that's haven't. Disney Plus, it's on there. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I seen same same Mr. Banks, but it was so long ago. It was when I was really young, so need to rewatch it. Chibnall's Broadchurch is great too. I've seen the first 2 seasons. I didn't like season 2, but I really liked season 1. So, did you get a ET 4K slipcase? No, I didn't. But I'm not too fussed about that. I'm really not. Got to say, it's October and it's spooky month. Mwahaha. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Must admit, I've been having a really good time with my horrors this month. Just really been enjoying going back and looking at some of the old horror movies that have come out. And, it's fun, like, going to see Halloween Kills in cinema. That was a blast. I had a super fun time with that movie. So, yeah. I've had to come home before my June screening because I feel rough again. Boo, illness. Sorry to hear it, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of illness going about in a minute. There's that cold, isn't there, that's going about? Because I had it. I got it when I went to Cardiff. Come back, give it to my mum. My colleague at work's got it, and he's taking it home to his family now. It's like, it's not good, not good. We have to sit through one more season of Doctor Who, then hopefully get back to the good stuff. That's what we're hoping. Because obviously the new season come out. The new trailer come out, and there's like a lot of returning monsters and stuff, and it's like, I don't want to get excited because I know that this is just going to be utter shit. Because I sort of like, I love the new Sontaran design. I'll give them that. Like that's something they've done well. The Ood are coming back. Cybermen are coming back, but we just know it's going to be crap. Hello, Winslow. Hello, mate. Good to have you here. Bring your own popcorn. Just come back from a holiday in Blackpool, and there was a small shop selling pop figures for £5 each. That's a pretty good deal. That's a bloody good deal. I mean, pop vinyls aren't the cheapest of things now. I still really want to get a King Shark pop vinyl. I do. They need to bring back a new Luke Skywalker film because it doesn't explain where he's been during the missing years. Okay, between the ending of Return of the Jedi and the beginning of The Force Awakens. They have explained it. They have explained where Luke Skywalker's been. For a start, The Mandalorian, the end of season 2, you see him. And then there's a few novels which touch on it. And even the Battlefront 2 very small campaign even touches on it. There is definitely stuff out there on Luke Skywalker at the minute. Josh, thank you so much, mate. No, that's just so incredibly kind of you, mate. Wow, it's one of those things where I never thought anyone would want to donate money to me here on these streams. We added the little button, the option there, and it's incredible. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, mate. Really, really top guy. I really want to like Jodie as the Doctor. My God, stop saying my fam. Just say companions. Honestly, Jodie cringes me out. She really does. Yeah, she's definitely the worst modern era Doctor, and I even prefer a few of the classic Doctors over her. She cringes me out now. I really want to like her as the first female Doctor because, here I am sounding like a sexist, disliking the first female Doctor. But she's just not great, is she? She's not. Once season 17 comes out, I hope you do a side-by-side with all the Doctor Who Blu-ray box sets. I will probably post a picture on my Instagram. I've done that last time. But yeah, it's always exciting when we get one of these classic sets. It really is. What's your favourite horror film? Mine is It. It is a very cool choice. I always get a bit confused with this because, I'd say Jaws or Alien, but then people are like, they're not horrors. So if you want to go classic horror route, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do 4, I think, off the top of my head. Am I gonna do 4? I've got to do the original Halloween, the first Scream, Candyman. Love those. And I'm gonna do The Thing, but then The Shining as well. There's some really good ones. I don't think I could choose just one. Fandom was so boring. I was yelling at my screen for the Batman and the Flash. Yeah, there was some real meh moments. It was much better last year, I remember. I really was excited to see the Flash. I'm sorry, the Shazam Fury of the Gods panel, and it come and went like that, and that really annoyed me. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that at all. Marvel delaying the next slate for next year. I've seen. I'm really gutted because I'm so excited for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And I know it's been pushed back a couple months. But yeah, I'm a bit upset because you guys know me, love me MCU. I don't even want to say Marvel anymore because then people might think I like Venom. Let there be carnage. I love the MCU. Yeah, the others, I like some of them. I don't like some, like Venom. I hear they are making a Wonder Woman 3. Is it true? Yes, they announced it at DC Fandom. Patty Jenkins herself announced it in the most boring way possible. It was honestly like just a conversation. And someone said to her, she went, "Oh, Wonder Woman 3, is it happening?" She went, "Oh, well, we're here. I might as well announce it. Yeah, we're making a Wonder Woman 3. I was like, "Really? That's it? You could have done some really cool thing." But you just went, "Yeah, we're making a Wonder Woman 3. I was like, "That's so dead." Sorry to hear it, mate. Colds suck. Yeah, I'm sure I'll end up with one at some point soon. I always get them in the winter. I'm a bit of a fiend for getting colds. Probably when my mates drag me out to bars or clubs, and they're a hot spot to get colds. So I'll probably end up with a couple. When I'm going on holiday, there's a CEX 20 minutes away from where I'm staying, so I'll be visiting there. Very nice, very nice. The only problem is with a CEX, and I suppose you could say this for any shop really. But for CEXs, I find like my CEX, for example, I hadn't been in there for 2 months, and I went back and found like Razorhead, Twin Peaks, Criterion's really cheap. So I'm gonna make it a point to stay away from my CEX for a couple months before I go back there again. I watched Halloween Kills the exact day it came out, and it was pretty good. Yeah, I agree. I had a lot of fun with Halloween Kills. I thought it was just really fun. I just want to see Michael Myers kill people, and that's what I got. It was, it was just I say pleasant time. It was very gory, but it was, it was a fun time at the movies. That's what it was. I'm not Venom. Sorry, I've got to stop slating Venom. It's just becoming too easy. Just rewatched Arrival. It's great. Noticed you hadn't logged it on Letterboxd. What's your thoughts on it? You know what? I have seen Arrival. I saw it the year it came out. But to tell you the truth, I think I watched it one night where I was like falling asleep or something, and barely remember it. And I don't like to log films on Letterboxd when I'm not 100% on them. So I've got it. It's still on my shelf. It's right here. See, do own it because I do remember liking it a lot. But it's a bit phasey, this one in my head. So I want to rewatch it before I properly log it on Letterboxd. Because I didn't have Letterboxd when I watched the movie, which is why I didn't log it originally. So I will be getting around to rewatching it at some point. I want to watch all of them. I want to get the director's name, so I always forget it off the top of my head. Why is it not on the cover? Dennis I can never pronounce his surname. But yeah, you guys, I want to watch all of his movies at some point because there's a few that I haven't actually seen. So yeah, I do want to get around to that. I'm pissed off because I had tickets to Dune on Thursday, but I've just no. Well, hey mate, I hope you feel better soon. That's a real shame. COVID sucks. So don't worry about Dune. Dune ain't going anywhere. Just feel better soon. Are they making Mamma Mia 3? Is it true or not? Okay. By the way, Jason, you don't need to end every sentence with okay. I believe so. They sort of announced it before COVID. on a Zoom call, I think, or maybe it might have been right at the start of COVID because they were on a Zoom call. I know it was very early on, in 2020. And I think production's halted on it because of the pandemic, but I have absolute faith that Mamma Mia 3 will happen because I want a third one. I want them to go full on. I don't look, who cares about Mamma Mia? It's so stupid. I mean, when I say who cares, I mean, like, when you think about it. I want them to go full on time travel. Let's see the old cast mixed with the young cast. Have all the bangers from the first film back. We don't need the C ABBA songs. We want the A songs. Just that's that's what I want. um, hello, Mr. James Millership. Hello, mate. How are you doing on this fine evening, sir? The cold that's going around. It's flu season. Well, yeah, but there's like this one that everyone seems to be getting in a minute, isn't it? With the cough, because everyone thinks it's COVID. Are you planning on getting schlock in the Arrow sale? Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully go. Not this weekend, the following weekend. I don't think I have much on the following weekend, so I think I'm gonna maybe take a trip to my HMB and have a look in the Arrow sale because I've got a very lovely HMV gift card in there from Mr. Anthony Fisher. If you're watching, Anthony, much love. So I want to go get some arrows with that in the sale. But yeah, there's a couple arrows on my mind. I really want to get Psycho 2 because I've heard that's actually quite good, surprisingly. Obviously not going to be as good as the original, because the original is, honest to God, a near masterpiece. I'm holding out hope for season 13. Come on, give us good Jodie season. I hate to do it. I hate to be the negative one, but I've lost hope in this era of Doctor Who. I'm sorry. I've lost hope. What do you think of the Batman or film series with Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney? Well, I really like the first one. The second one, Batman Returns, yeah. That's the one I kind of grew up with, so I have a soft spot for that one. Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I know it's not a good representation of the character, but it's the one that I grew up with, so I kind of like it. The Val Kilmer one, I'm not a big fan of. It kind of bores me. The George Clooney one is beyond terrible in such a hilarious way that I'd actually probably rather watch that over the Val Kilmer one. So yeah, what would have made Venom 2 better? Oh, you know what? I'm guessing is that what? You know what would have made Venom 2 better? A funny Eminem song, but we didn't get one. Yeah. Oh dear God, what a movie. The 4 horrors you chose were nice choices. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, great films there. That's the thing, like, when people ask me to pick my favourite, like, the films in general, films of genres, whatever, it's hard to do because there's just so many that I want to pick. So, yeah, it's always hard to do. Do you think Nia DaCosta will do a good job on Captain Marvel 2? Now, hasn't this guy done something that I watched? Let me just look this guy up first because I'm pretty sure I've watched something that he's done. Nia DaCosta. Or she, sorry, she. Oh, that's it. Was she done the new Candyman, which I quite enjoyed. So I think that's it. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So I think she did a decent job. I'm actually looking forward to the Marvels. Seeing Captain Marvel interact with Miss Marvel. I'm excited for that. It's cool. It's going to be a cool little pairing. It's one of those from the comics which I've always wanted to see because I know in the comics Miss Marvel idolizes Captain Marvel, so I can't wait to see them interact on the big screen. I'm excited for all this stuff. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm excited for it. Do you like Deadpool? I do like Deadpool. Yeah, I like the 2 films. They're good. I haven't actually read any Deadpool comics, because I always try to read a couple comics from every character, which is why, I actually read earlier this year a couple Carnage comics in preparation for Venom 2, which is another reason why I'm so pissed off with Venom 2 because Carnage is awesome in the comics and they ruined him. But Deadpool's actually someone I haven't read any comics on. But I like his movies. I need to read some Deadpool comics. What do you think of the Dark Knight trilogy? I really like it. I don't think it's like the greatest trilogy ever, like some people make out, because consistency is not there. Batman Begins feels like a Batman movie. The Dark Knight doesn't feel like a Batman movie. It feels like a Christopher Nolan movie, but it's great. That's not an insult. But I just don't feel like they go together. And then Dark Knight Rises definitely has some problems, which people tend to overlook because it's Christopher Nolan and it's in the Dark Knight trilogy. I love it overall. It's like an 8 out of 10 trilogy for me. But there's definitely better ones out there. Like, personally, I put Lord of the Rings, obviously the original Star Wars, the Planet of the Apes trilogy over it any day. There's 3 there. I could probably think of a couple more trilogies I prefer over it as well, to be honest, if you gave me time to think about it. I watched a film called Disobedience. God, sorry. Sometimes. Last night. It was great. It was poetic. Take on religious views of relationships. Rachel McAdams. I really like Rachel McAdams. You've sold me there, Josh. I'm in. Hello, Playtendo guy. Hello, mate. How are you doing tonight? Favorite comedy series? I mean, I'm going to say 2. I'm going to Only Fools and Horses. And then I'm going to say The US Office. Gotta go with those. David Lynch. Now, David Lynch, I've only seen one of his movies at the minute. I've only seen, unfortunately, Dune, which was total shit. But I do own Eraserhead and Twin Peaks. I picked them up a few weeks ago. Twin Peaks I'm not going to rush to because I want to watch that in the correct order with the TV show. And Eraserhead I will also watch soon. So I'm going to do one more question. And then I'm going to just give you guys the little announcement I have about next week's, the final episode and stuff. And just give you guys a bit of background on why I'm ending it and when I'll be going live again in the future. And then we'll carry on with the comments after. Any titles in the Arrow Hour? Yeah, we touched on this a minute ago. You know, there's a couple that I'm after. The main one I'd like to get is Psycho 2, because a lot of people told me that one is really good. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to have a quick drink and then we'll crack on. So next week's live stream actually isn't going to be on a Monday because my guest isn't available on Mondays. So I'm going to be doing it on a Sunday night instead. 8:30 to 7:30, to 9 normal time. And my final guest, I'm hoping, he's confirmed that he's doing it, but I sent him a message earlier this afternoon, just trying to double check for him, and he hasn't replied, but I'm pretty confident he'll be on because he said he'd be on. But my final guest on my stream is going to be Mr. Big Paulie, which is really cool because I've been watching him since he started and he's been watching me since I started, and you know, I feel like we've both sort of been there from near enough the start of this whole little community that's been building off the back of his channel. So I'm so excited to have him on the channel because I've been on his channel as well. So yeah, that's going to be the final stream. It's going to be on Sunday night instead of Monday night. Mr. Big Paulie's going to be coming on. Reason I'm ending it is because I just feel like every week, you know, I see views dropping off every week. I feel like every week it gets a bit repetitive. I feel like the excitement of doing them is wearing off. I'll admit, for me, I still love doing these, but I don't get as excited as I did like in the first few episodes, for example. And I feel like for probably viewers as well. So I thought, you know what, we're going to take this away for a month. At the end of November, we'll do an episode. The end of December, we'll do like a Christmas special where I'm going to hopefully invite people to come on. We're going to have loads of guests coming on one at a time. I want to do like a big Christmas special thing. And just at the end of every month, we'll be doing one. And like, so I'll do like a November special, a Christmas special, and then next year, just at the end of every month, and I'll call it like season 2. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, that's how it's going to go for now. But you never know, next year I might decide that I want to do it weekly again. You never know. You never know how things go. But yeah, so the last episode of season 1 next week. And I'll just take this moment as well to say thank you to everyone because We got a 30 episodes. That's incredible. I'm so happy that my channel is in a position where I can come on here and people will turn up and talk to me. It's great. I love that. And there's a good amount of people here, and everyone here is really lovely in the comments. And it is a blast. So, yeah, there we go. There's me sucking up a little bit. But it honestly is a blast. I love doing these streams. I really do. But I don't want them to lose their specialness as well, which is why I am going to put a pause on them for a bit. But, you know, hey, it's not going to be the end of the live streams. That's what I don't want people to think. It's just the end of like this little weekly series. But anyway, there's the announcement, guys. Boom. We'll continue on with the comments now, shall we? I'm just gonna have another drink. I'm just gonna quickly pull up a couple of comments at the bottom here. I've got to try and find my space again when I get to 7:50. Right. Keep in mind for that Christmas stream, you could do a big Christmas quiz. I could do a big quiz. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the quiz king. I feel like that goes to Mr. Alex Pitt. But yeah, I do want to do a Christmas special. See, a couple nights before Christmas or something like that. Love these streams. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, mate. And Josh put, I love this community. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Josh, it's awesome. You know, I completely agree. It's great that you're here. Great that I'm here. Great that everyone's here. Fantastic. And been the nice to be here. Oh, no, don't worry about that, Josh. You know, we all go through some down periods, but mate, you're doing well. Good to say. But yeah, anyway, right. Let me get back to where I was. 7:50 in the comments. There we go. Dune is one of the best of the year. Better than Stuck Up Lynch one. You know what? I can see it, man. I absolutely hated the David Lynch Dune. I really did. Currently in Arrow. Yeah, I'm just hoping it goes. Surely it'll go on until next weekend. That's all I got. It's just got to do 2 weeks because I'm really busy this weekend. And then the following weekend is when I want to go and hopefully splurge on some Arrow films in HMV. That's a weird word. Probably shouldn't have said that. That sounds, yeah, regret that a bit. I watched the first episode of the Chucky series. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait for episode 2. Yeah, I had mixed feelings on the Chucky one, but, you know, I try not to take it like Chucky, Halloween, Nightmare, Friday the 13th. I try not to take any of them films, now shows, too seriously, to be honest. But yeah, it was fun. Hi, Movie Bug. Hello, Joseph. Pre-ordered season 17. Oh, are you pre-ordering season 17 of Doctor Who? Yes, absolutely. I was already on pre-order. Already got it on pre-order. Absolutely. I'm so terrified to miss out on them a bit because, not that I would, because the pre-orders are up for like 2 months before they come out. But just seeing like how much the prices of those sets go up. I'm so grateful to Past Me when the first Tom Baker set come up for pre-order because they're expensive. They're £40. So grateful I decided to buy it because, God, could you imagine trying to catch up on these sets? It's impossible now unless you're the Queen. Are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward for Nebula 75 Series 2? Nebula 75 Series 2? I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm being stupid, but what new releases are you picking up this week on Blu-ray or 4K? Well, I got one today. This is the only one, but I got one today, and the unboxing should be coming up. I don't know what to upload first. I've got an unboxing of this and a Halloween Kills review. What would you guys rather see? The Halloween Kills review or my unboxing of Inglourious Basterds, the Cine Edition? Let me know, because I don't know. I want to upload one tomorrow, and I want to upload one tonight before I go to bed. So either this or Halloween Kills review. But yeah, this is what I got. Beautiful little set. Actually, I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed in this Cine Edition. It's probably the weakest one I've got so far. But this film is bloody incredible. If you haven't seen this movie or you don't own it, you need to pick it up. This is Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece. He said this himself. This is absolutely phenomenal movie. Filmmaking at its best there, folks. But yeah, so I've got that today. But that's all I'm getting this week, as far as I know. Got Coldplay's new album today as well, actually. But it's not even movie related. But I thought I'd tell you anyway. I'm getting American Werewolf in London. Weird Science. In the Hours Out. Oh, very nice. Well, I've got an American Werewolf in London. This is such a good movie. This is really great, this film. I've got a friend who's obsessed with horror. My good friend Reese, I doubt he's watching, but he's like training to become a tattoo artist, and he's a very talented guy. He made that cool painting that I gave away on the channel. He's got like tattoos all up his leg and stuff, like of horror films, classic, and he loves this movie. So yeah, it's a very, very cool movie. This the transformation scene, which I even put on the cover here because I know it's incredible, is a highlight of 80s cinema, in my opinion. Psycho 2 isn't good, it's great. Yeah, I've heard. It shocks me, to be honest, because Psycho, the original, is just such a brilliant movie that you just wouldn't have thought they'd be able to do a decent sequel to it. But hey, next season I want to see the next Doctor Who. Oh, okay, so the next Doctor Who set you want to see, either series 20 or 7. Yeah, 20 is the one I really want, because before these sets, the only classic Doctor Who episode I clearly remembered watching when I was younger was The Five Doctors. And I love that story. So I really want to own that one. So I'm hoping for 20. But I keep hearing rumours of 21. So 20 is probably going to be a ways off, because then 20 would be the last Peter Davison one. So we'll probably be a ways off that one then. Can you tell us the explanations from Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese's upcoming movie? Oh, you're expecting. Oh, sorry, God. I read some of these comments too quick and I trip over myself. Can you tell us your expectations from Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese's upcoming movie? I don't really know. It's Scorsese, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it. But that's genuinely about all I've got. I just had guys. I gotta pause here for a second. I just had a comment come through on my Venom one. What an idiot. This was my second favourite film of all time, after the first Venom, of course. I was like, what idiot thinks this? There it is. It's Ryan! God, what a moron. Completely agree, James. I'm not looking forward to the new season of Doctor Who. No, it is just a chore to get through it now, isn't it? I hate saying it because I love Doctor Who overall, but yeah. Don't bother with 3 or 4 though. I can't remember what that was for. Sorry, mate. Not sure what that one was in correlation with. What other comment? Saw Fatal Attraction for the first time with Glenn Close, and it was pretty good. I actually haven't seen that one. I still, a few kind of those classics that I still need to go back to. I watched Good Will Hunting for the first time this week. So, yeah, I do always go back to the classics every now and then, try and watch one I haven't seen. Have you heard Adele's new song? I have. It was pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get the album, but yeah, I liked it. Adele's always pretty pleasant. Is Adam Martin Pre or the doc? What? I don't know what I don't know. Yeah, I got there eventually on the woman part. What will you do with the final episode of Movie Bug? Oh, well, hey, I literally announced it right after that comment come up, so there we go. Fireball X15 has a new audio adventure on Blu-ray from Network. I don't know what that means either. What's your favourite classic Doctor Who adventure? Mine's City of Death. Oh, I like the Ark in Space a lot from series 12. I I'd probably go Ark in Space. Although I do really like, I know it's a generic pick, but Genesis of the Daleks is brilliant. What's better in your opinion, Dark Knight trilogy or Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy? The Dark Knight trilogy. Thoughts on Father Ted? I haven't really seen it. I know of it. I've caught it on TV a few times. Like my mum would be watching. I'll go downstairs and it will just be on the telly. But yeah, I don't really know anything about it. Do you like Penny on the Big Bang? Oh, fair enough. I don't know. If you have a tablet, do you ever rent or buy films off YouTube as well as buying them? No. The only film I ever rented. No, I've rented 2 films my entire life. Like on, I think they're both on Prime. Actually, I never do that. I never buy or rent like that. The films I ever done was the original Mortal Kombat film. When I had a few mates round and we'd heard it was kind of a funny one to play some drinking games to, so we put. And do you know what? It was a fun movie. And Battle Royale, because I said to my sister and my parents we're going to watch this movie one night. Because I bought the 4K box set, went downstairs, and what do you know, the 4K box set doesn't have a bloody Blu-ray in it. So I rented it on Prime and we watched it on there. Go to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street 5 after the stream. 5 was meh. 5 was basically just a complete copycat of 4 for me. It's 6, and that's bloody awful. 6 is the Freddy's Dead, I think. That one's, prepare yourself for that. I thought Monica Rambeau, the actress, Gina Paris, was amazing. In WandaVision. Can't wait to see her in the Marvels. Yeah, I forget that Monica's going to be in the Marvels. I gotta say, I actually the more I think about the Marvels, the more I'm actually looking forward to it. It's just, it's a shame because the first Captain Marvel film weren't great, but there's no doubt in my mind this one's going to be a lot better. Haven't seen the Hannibal TV show. Haven't seen the Hannibal TV show. The Bill is coming back apparently. Fair enough. These are my favourite Pixar films. One of them is yours. Well, that means Nemo must be there. Incredibles, WALL-E, Toy Story 3. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, WALL-E's my second favourite. So you were very close there. I'd say Nemo's my favourite. But Incredibles is really good. WALL-E's great. Toy Story 3, yeah. I wouldn't put Incredibles 2 there, personally. But I do like it a lot. Okay, so these are some of the comments I read out earlier. I sold my DVD and Blu-ray 4K collection because I had various bills to pay. Okay, so now I just rent or buy films off YouTube. Fair enough. Hey, we're all different. Where are we going? Where am I with the comments? Sorry, this happens every now and then when my computer. Other people you stream it on, I'm sure, are aware of this. You'll be scrolling down and it'll drop to the bottom of the comments, and you've got to scroll back up and find where you were. My Dog 2 collection is nearly complete. Nice job, well done. Inside Out is also my favourite Pixar film. Got to say that. Yeah, Inside Out is a really good one. Yeah, there just really aren't many bad Pixar films. The only Pixar films I personally wouldn't go back to, Cars 2 and 3, obvious picks. The Good Dinosaur. Controversial one, Finding Dory. I just really don't have any time for that film. And Onward. Only Pixar films I wouldn't go back to. Like I'd even go back to like Brave, Monsters University. Yeah. So when will your Halloween ranking be coming up? Yeah, it's gonna be this week. So I got my Halloween Kills review tomorrow. Along with an unboxing, Inglourious Bastards, the Cine Edition. What else have I got planned this week? There are another couple videos I got planned, but I can't bloody think of them off the top of my head. Actually, Halloween Kills might be the next video I film. The Halloween ranking, sorry. Oh Oh no, before then, there probably will be a review of The Last Duel because I'm seeing that tomorrow in cinemas. So you'll probably get a review of that Wednesday. Thursday, I'm gonna say Thursday. I'm gonna aim to do the Halloween ranking. But I've got a busy week. There's gonna be so many videos over the next couple of weeks, guys, because I'm seeing so many movies. And I've got plans. Like I think I'm finally ready to do my room tour. I've been waiting so long for my room to be like, where I'm like, okay, I'm happy with all the posters. I'm happy with where all my models are. Happy with the Blu-rays. And I've finally sort of sorted out all the bits because someone asked me a couple of weeks ago about this, and I was like, "Oh, I've got this area where all my game consoles are, and it's messy." I've tidied all that up. I literally spent a whole day fixing that unit, getting my DIY skills on. So I think I'm finally ready to do the room tour. So I'm gonna try and aim to do that next weekend. Maybe. So there's a lot of videos coming at the minute, which is really really cool because sometimes I have dry spells. Like like literally a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I need to film a video, but I don't know what to do. Now all of a sudden I've got like 10 on my mind. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming. I like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, I mean I grew up with the animated one. I know there was a live action one before that, but was that slightly before my time? I don't know. Don't know if it was. I just didn't watch it. And I watched the new one with Kiernan Shipka, which I like the first two seasons, and the later two got a bit much for me. Can you tell us your expectations of? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just spoke about this one. Are you looking forward to Doctor Who The Collection Series 17? I am indeed. I am. I'm gutted. Can't participate in the Arrow sale because yeah, I heard about that, Josh. Sorry to hear it, mate. Yeah, the Arrow sale comes up more than any of the others, I've noticed, so you'll be fine, mate. Don't worry. They pop up all the time, the Arrow ones. The Arrow and the premium ones pop up a lot. Criterion one don't pop up much, but the Criterion one, that one annoys me because whereas like the others are like buy one get one free, the Criterion's the deals aren't. It's not quite as good, and it's very limited in the titles. My opinion, the Arrow and the premium ones are much better, much more fun. I prefer the Arrow range anyway myself. I think so. I got to film a Venom 2 review. Every ounce of me is going to hate it, but yeah. I honest to God only had one positive thing about Venom 2, and that was that Carnage looked cool. Honestly, the only positive in that movie for me. Everything else sucked. I want to get the 4K Donnie Darko set, Candyman, and a few others from Arrow. Candyman's a brilliant choice. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Donnie Darko. Josh, I'd recommend to anyone get Battle Royale. Tremors. Tremors is such a great movie. Tremors is a bloody brilliant pick. You got the Gamera sets, which I think are called House. They're really fun movies. That I've got. You got The Thing, Big Lebowski, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, American Werewolf in London, Heathers. There's a Matinee. There's some really, really good movies in the Arrow title. I just think it's such a fun range. I'm going to see EX in Bristol. Fingers crossed, COVID-19 under control. Well, I think COVID's pretty much more or less under control in most places here in the UK now. I mean, I know that people are still catching it, but we're not overrunning the NHS at the minute and stuff. So I'm really happy that life is sort of returning to normal, I must say. It's just one of those things that I think people got a lot to live with. It's never going to go away. Oh, see these questions here. I really need to think about these. They're hard questions. Top 5 directors of all time. God. Oh. This is so difficult. I'm gonna have to do Spielberg because he's made like some of my favorite films. Go Hitchcock. Go Bong Joon-ho. I've got to go Anderson. Wes Anderson. Oh, who am I gonna do as my fifth one? These questions are so hard because after the stream I'll think of someone else and go, But I'm gonna go with Mr. Taika Waititi. So yeah, there we go. That's 5. That's for how I'm feeling right now. She asked me on another day, I'm gonna chuck in Scorsese or someone, because Scorsese would be my next pick. I know a lot of people saying say Scorsese. He would be next. My favorite Doctor Who is War Games and Revenge of the Cybermen. So War Games is the second Doctor's final episode, right? I'm pretty sure it was a really long story. So Revenge of the Cybermen, Tom Baker. I started a very obscure film called The Surrogate today. It's very heartbreaking and good. Oh, interesting, Josh. Interesting. Well, hey, you know me. I'm always there to take your film recommendations on board because you've given me some great ones. Have you finished Lord of the Rings yet, Josh? That's what I want to know. Yeah, you can't watch the first one, goes amazing, and then not watch the other two. Yeah, because trust me, the third one's the best one anyway. So you gotta let me know if you've done the other two. No Country for Old Men or There Will Be Blood. I actually haven't seen There Will Be Blood. I don't even own the Blu-ray of it. That's a classic there that's just completely escaped me, collection and viewing. So yeah, I need to pick that movie up. So at the minute I'm gonna have to go No Country for Old Men, but that's completely unfair. Oh dear, I need to just take a drink. My throat's going a bit. We're actually getting a bit close to the end of the comments, guys. So if you got any questions, keep them coming in. If not, we'll start wrapping the stream up. If not, I want to get some of the Pixar 4Ks as I bought Inside Out and bought Inside Out and I'm in love with it. I'm guessing. Yeah, do you know what the 4K slips? If I didn't own the Pixar films already, I'd be all over them as well. But I just don't want to upgrade all my Pixar films again. I literally, because I actually did used to own every Pixar film up to Monsters University, I think it was, on DVD. And obviously I bought all the Blu-rays, upgraded them all. And they're all, I've shown people before, they're all the nice matching slip ones with the numbers. And admittedly, the 4K ones look nicer, artwork, and they're going to look nicer. Obviously, they're 4K. But I'm just not going to upgrade again. I can't do it. How many films do you have total? Too many. That's the only answer I could give you. That's it. Hello to TV Kid. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. I've seen the trailer for Doctor Who Flux. Got high hopes for this season. Thought Russell T Davies returning. Hoping Murray Gold comes back. Yeah, well, hey, you're more positive than me. I can't lie. I've got no hopes for the new season. But yes, Russell coming back is very cool, and I'm praying he brings Murray Gold back with him because, wow, one of the best composers ever. Have you watched... It would help if I click on the comment. Have you watched The Big Lebowski? Your thoughts on it? Coen Brothers movies ranked. Oh, well, I can't do a Coen Brothers movie ranked because I haven't seen them all yet. The Big Lebowski is great. It's here somewhere. It's right here. Here it is. I'd like a 4K of this here in the UK. I don't think there's a 4K already, is there? Because that'd be cool. This is such a great comedy, The Big Lebowski. One of the best American comedies, I think. Yeah. I mean, I'm much more of a British comedy fan, as people know, but when it comes to American ones, this is one of the best ones. What a bloody good time. I got the last 4 Pixar titles in the 4K this weekend. Shame the covers didn't match the rest of the others. Oh, really? Well, they messed it up on the last 4, did they? But I've got some custom slips to get them to match. Love that. Got to get them printed. Love that. You know what? I'd be doing the same. It's like what I do in my Marvel ones. Like when the Sony released Homecoming and Far From Home, as you know, Mr. Tinsonic, it bugged me so much. So it was nice to get some custom ones made for them, so they matched. Damien Chazelle was one of my favorite directors. He hasn't done anything for ages. Yeah, some really great directors there. I'm really excited to see how the hell would you say his name? Gonzalez Inarritu, something like that. Gonzalez Inarritu, the guy who done Birdman and The Revenant. He's got a new film that just wrapped, I believe. So The Revenant seems like ages ago, but I absolutely loved Birdman. So I'm so excited to see what his next film is going to turn out like. Haven't seen the Two Towers yet. Josh, dedicate an evening to it. Do another Lord of the Rings film. Just you got to watch it, man. You got to get the other two done now. You can't just watch one and be done with it. You'll forget what happens at the end of the first one if you wait too long. Got to watch them, man. They're bloody brilliant movies. When I watch the Two Towers, you have to watch Waves. That's a deal. I can get on board with that. I can do that. Will you be seeing Dear Evan Hansen this weekend? No. I'm on a really busy weekend. I've got Dune on Thursday. I'm on Jason Brett's stream on Friday. Saturday, I'm out all day celebrating my birthday with my mates. So I'm gonna be plastered. Sunday, I'm gonna be in full recovery mode. I'm not gonna want to do anything. Monday is French Dispatch. If I can convince a couple people to go, maybe Tuesday. But I've heard the synopsis, and the movie, I don't really like the premise of it, the idea of it. It seems a bit wrong almost. So I don't know about this movie. I'm sort of in two minds whether to give it a chance or not. But I really don't like the idea of it. Hello, Lanko. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing very good, thank you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Have you seen Green Book? Such a good film. Have I seen Green Book? I haven't. It took me a minute then to clock in my head what it was. So many films. Yeah, I haven't seen it. It is on the radar to watch. It is. It is my B-day on Friday. Oh, well, Lanko, happy early birthday, mate. Happy birthday for Friday. I hope you have a good one. Got Goodfellas, Usual Suspects, Nightcrawler, Glorious Bastards, and more. Wow. Well, bloody hell, mate. You've got some incredible titles out. Haven't actually seen The Usual Suspects, but Goodfellas is great. Nightcrawler's even better. And Glorious Bastards is even better than that. So you've got some incredible movies there. You really do. So nice job. Have a good birthday, mate. Are there any films you want in 4K that haven't been released yet? Top of my list is Gravity. Pirates of the Caribbean, I always say. I'm a huge fan of the original Gore Verbinski. I think that's how you say his name. Trilogy. I only need those three. I don't need Stranger Tides or Salazar's Revenge. I just want Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, and At World's End. Love those three films. Give me them on 4K. I want to do it. The thing is, you can stream them in 4K on Disney Plus, and they look really, really good. Put a physical copy out there, man. I'll buy it. I'll buy it in a heartbeat. So yeah, there's those ones. I don't really know what else off the top of my head. I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry, but yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. At least I got one thing for you. You should watch Usual Suspects. It's a great film. Mind-blowing ending. Yeah, I know. There's a few films I really need to get around to watching. I want to get Watch Dogs Legion, set in London. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Pardon me. Yeah, Alarado Gonzalez Inarritu. Yeah, probably butchered the first name there, but Alarado. Bloody hell. That guy. Your favourite black and white movie? Your thoughts on The Third Man and Lawrence of Arabia, if you have seen it. Well, I haven't seen The Third Man, but I can answer your other two. Lawrence of Arabia I watched for the first time about 2 weeks ago, funny enough. So, yeah, still pretty fresh in my mind. Here it is. Mr. Paul Brook, if you're watching, very kindly sent me this. I loved this movie. This movie blew my mind. Honestly, like 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I should be getting the Clint Eastwood box set for my birthday. And it's a very similar decade and style of filmmaking to this. So I'm so excited to get that and dig into some Clint Eastwood films, because I'm not expecting them to be the level of this, obviously. Maybe a couple. Good, the Bad, the Ugly. But this was just mind-blowing. I loved this film. Absolutely brilliant. My favourite black and white film, though. That's really tricky. Really like A Night to Remember. That one was really fantastic. That's really tricky. 12 Angry Men was really good, really good. The original King Kong springs to mind. I really like The Kid, Charlie Chaplin. That's the oldest film I've ever seen. I'm trying to any modern ones. The Lighthouse was really good. Roma was also really good. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to do it off the top of your head, but there's some of my favourites. I'd probably go with A Night to Remember. I really am a big fan of that movie. Lord of the Rings has a bad main character. Aragorn is the best. No, I mean Aragorn is the best. Yeah, he absolutely is. But we love Frodo. Dear Evan Hansen was bad. Really didn't like it. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I'm really in two minds on that film, whether or not to give it a chance. Are you still doing that 50 Shades video? I'm going to be honest, Marcus. No. I still have the footage on my phone that I took after I watched the first 50 Shades movie. I can't put myself through another one. The first one was so bad. So bad. It's had terrible reviews, but I'm going to give it a watch next week. I'm guessing this is for Dear Evan Hansen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I might just wait till it comes out on streaming or something. I'm not sure I've got the energy to go to cinema for that one. Dear Evan Hansen was so morally wrong on every level. Yeah. I'm afraid I might share your opinion on that one. I don't really know enough about it, so yeah. I saw it and I was in shock. Rough the premise was, yeah. Sounds a bit like a 13 Reasons Why season 2 finale. Like that's a really bad message. And no worries, Lanko. No worries, my friend. It was my birthday yesterday. Oh, well, happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a good one, mate. And got one flew over the cuckoo's nest. It was amazing. Have you seen it? I haven't, but I've heard amazing things. Another one of those films which I know I need to watch. Ben-Hur was amazing. I watched it on your letterbox. I saw it. I saw you watch it on your letterbox. Sorry. And Lawrence of Arabia are masterpieces. Yeah, I preferred Lawrence of Arabia, but yep, Ben-Hur also. I also watched this the other day as well. From all of these were sent to me by Mr. Paul Brook, and he's got incredible film recommendations because honestly, all of them have been like 8.5s and above. Papillon. This was really fantastic. Steve McQueen and a very young Dustin Hoffman, which was really cool. Thing is, when I watched Dustin Hoffman, I can never just get out of my head because I grew up watching Meet the Fockers, just him just chatting, "Hey, Gaylord." But yeah, so that was great. I'm really excited to get my Clint Eastwood box out. I'm really into that kind of 60s America, like late 50s to early 70s American filmmaking at the minute. It's that's just what I'm really into at the minute. So really excited to start digging into some Clint Eastwood films. Pirates of the Caribbean is a great shout. They would look incredible. I'd snap them up instantly. Yeah, I'd like for them to release them individually and do really nice matching slips. That way I can just buy the first 4. I would buy the 4th one. I don't mind the 4th one. The 5th one can fuck off though. Because that was a really bad movie. Best black and white movie is either Roma or King Kong 1933. Yeah, both good shouts. Yeah, King Kong 1933 is just classic. I'd recommend, Josh, if you like King Kong 1933. Also come out in 1933. You should watch Son of Kong. I thought that was a really good follow-up to King Kong. Roma, yeah, Roma was really weird. I remember putting it on once, and I really wasn't in the mood for it, I don't think. And I got about 10 minutes in, switched it off. Come back to it a few months later. It's like, right, I'm going to do it. It is a really slow start, but after the first 10, 15 minutes, I feel like that film goes into something incredible, and it's a great movie. You can get The Big Lebowski on 4K from Zavi. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I might have to look into that. Hello, Paul. Hey, mate. How are you doing? Are you planning on picking up Scream in 4K? I don't know, because I did only recently get this as a gift from Mr. Alex Hampton. This is the 3 movie set. So, I don't know, because I really did love Scream, because obviously I watched them for the first time here, in that set. So, I might, because I really did love that movie. It really is one of my favourite horrors now. Your most favourite Humphrey Bogart movie? Godfather 1 or 2? Oh, I can't choose between the 2 Godfathers. I think I'm gonna go 1. I think I'm gonna go 1, but I'm not one of these massive Godfather fans. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll sit through things like Lawrence of Arabia and stuff easy, but I don't know. The Godfathers were great. I give them both, like the first 2, both 8.5 out of 10. But they're not like a lot of people go 9.5 10. They're perfect movies. Not for me personally. They're up there. They're really highly rated films in my book, but when it comes to those older classics, there are some others that I prefer, personally. Collection HMV have The Big Lebowski on 4K as well. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to be on the lookout for this next weekend when I go to my HMV. Venom 2 or 50 Shades. You know what? They're both honestly on the same level. I'm going to go 50 Shades because I get to see some Dakota Johnson. Who do you think should play? Who do you think should play in the Godfather remake? They're doing a Godfather remake? No, they can't do that. They can't. Look. I know remakes are very popular today and they make a lot of money. I get why Hollywood do it, and a lot of the remakes are fun. You know, I'm not a big fan when people just slate every remake ever when they go remakes are shit. It's like there are some good ones, and I think there are some films which could get a good remake. But I don't think The Godfather's one of them. I don't think we should be remaking The Godfather here. No. Where are we? Where are we on the comments? The stage version was great and it did really well apparently, but the new film makes the stage show look awful. Oh really? Is this also for Dear Evan Hansen? Fair enough. Oh, skips comment there. If you unbox, Logan Paul says he can beat Mike Tyson. Wait. Oh, if you boxing, Logan Paul says he can beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is way better. And Muhammad Ali is the best. Logan Paul could probably put up a good fight against Mike Tyson today. I guess Mike Tyson's getting old. I'd like to put him in the ring with Fury. Fury would fuck that boy up. Best black and white is The Treasure of Scenario Murder. I think. Have you seen it, buddy? I haven't seen it. I haven't, but it's on the list. It's on the list. As I say, I've really been into that style of filmmaking lately, so I probably will get around to it. I want to watch 50 Shades for hilarity purposes. They look so bottom of the barrel BS that they'd be funny. Yeah, I found it boring, Josh. I'm not gonna lie, because I think me and you are similar there, where we will laugh at some of the really bad ones. But I thought that was more on the boring side of really bad, which is a shame. Have you watched 365 Days? It's such a bad film. I'd rather watch Cats. I haven't. I haven't seen that one. I'm getting up to date with the comments now, guys. There's only one left on my screen in a minute. So, if you got any last minute questions, fire them away. If not, we'll wrap up the stream here, guys. We'll wrap up the stream. So yeah, if you got any last minute questions, fire them in. No, they aren't making one, but if they did make a remake, do you know what? I don't even know. who I'd cast in that movie. I don't even remember the name of the characters, so I'd just have to say this guy plays this guy in this. um, I genuinely can't answer that question. I'm sorry. I'm not super familiar with the Godfathers, to be honest. The OG is the best. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Your favorite Hitchcock movie? Mine is Psycho. Yeah, mine's Psycho at the minute. Every time I watch a Hitchcock movie, I do have a Hitchcock ranking over on my Letterboxd. So every time I watch one, I do chuck one in. I do chuck in on the Letterboxd ranking. I do that with a lot of things I watch. When I watch a Godzilla movie, I got a kaiju ranking with like Godzilla, Gamera, King Kong. There's a few other bits on there, and like, I've got one for the classic horror characters like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. So every time I watch one, I just chuck one on. So, but yeah, apparently Oscar Isaacs is going to play the director in a biopic. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And you know what? It isn't. I'd be curious to see that because apparently it was a very fascinating story, the making of the Godfather films. I heard he had quite an interesting time making Apocalypse Now, that director whose name's escaping me off the top of my head. How would you rank the Scream movies? Well, I've only seen 1 and 2 at the minute, so I go 1 and 2. But you know what? I didn't mind 2. I didn't mind 2, but 1 is obviously. I think for people who've seen them all, they're going to put 1 at the top. So, but anyway, we'll wrap up the stream here, guys. Josh is heading off anyway, so we'll see you later, Josh. What's the point in doing his bad, Josh? Yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream here, guys, because I can see that the comments, I've caught up and the comments sort of dwindling a bit. But anyway, it's been a really, really cool stream. As I say, next week is the big one. It's the finale, but it's going to be on Sunday. It's going to be on Sunday. Just remember that. So come by Sunday instead of Monday, and you get to chat with me and Mr. Big Paulie, the last one for a while. So yeah. Hopefully I'll see a lot of you guys there. Martin Scorsese movies ranked. I can't do it. I haven't seen them all. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. He's got so many. And I haven't seen those Japanese movies. I haven't. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap up here, guys. Thank you everyone for coming by. Episode 29. Wow. One to go for season 1 of this show. It's been a brilliant time. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, guys. And as always, I will catch you next time for another video. Bye bye.